All right, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, man, hopefully the Most High in your house shall is blessing your day. By His mercies, we don't consume. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall is body and true and naturally alive, man. And yeah, man, just by His mercies, really, we aren't consumed, man. His, like me and my homie, he just we was messaging each other this morning, texting, man. Blessed by the best, man. Who better than the Most High in your house shall, man? So that's one thing too. Hope this camera stop falling, try to fall, but yeah, man, we're gonna get this, man, because today's the 20th, right? And we kind of had this in the archives a little bit, because the winter break, for those that are that work in schools know that sometimes certain schools, depending on where you're at, certain districts, they have like a week. It used to be especially for a school district of Philadelphia, it used to be for 2 weeks of winter break, but now it's just a week. The channel here was was suspended. Honestly, it was flagged for that week period, because I put up a reel of the Dave Chappelle saying that niggas is wild and things of that nature, but it is what it is though. But they didn't like that, so but over the break, I was like still putting some videos and stuff like that together, but you know. This is something I wanted to talk about, man, because today's the 20th, so it's perfect, because, in Proverbs 20, it goes into how the Most High house gives us eyes and ears, honestly, not just natural eyes and ears or spiritual eyes and ears, but like the brother Akawar beautifully said, wonderfully said, also to the brother of Assembly of Firstborn, man, also too, man, a lot of brothers, brother with Assembly of Firstborn, brother Dwayne, I should say, from Assembly of Firstborn, brother Akawar, brother Kwame Call, Shalimah, Elijah, man. We gotta read this book from the Most High House perspective, man. Because the whole book is about them, and we have to wise. It's not that we could just pull out Christ here, Christ there, or Yahushua here, Yahushua there. No, it's because that we could believe on the Most High Yahushua, as the scriptures say, honestly, so our faith can get strengthened, man. That's what the gospel, preaching the gospel, is about. Honestly, man, that's what it is, what it is. But we just gonna get into this real quick, and let's get this Proverbs 20 real quick. Proverbs 20 verse 12. It says, "The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord hath made them both." So see that? Yeah, man, that just is what it is, man. So, so that just is what it is. So this not only talking about the naturally, but spiritually, man. It says, "The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord hath made them both." So, yeah. So see it now, but see, let's look at this gospel testimony wise, man. Because let's go with Matthew 20. Because this is what Matthew 20 verse 32. It says Matthew chapter 20 verse 32. So Yahushua stood and called them and said, "What do you want me to do for you?" Then they said to him, "The Lord, that our eyes may be open." So see that, so he could see of course, to give blind man the sight, just naturally Yahushua healing blind man, but really to see the Most High Yahushua, man, to see him. That's why Revelation says we shall see his face again. That's like Adam in the beginning, Adam in the garden, we can see the Most High Yahushua, man. So yeah, but let's read this again. It says, they said to him, "Lord, that our eyes may be open." So see, let's go back to Proverbs. It says, "The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord had made them both." That's why Yahushua said that those that have an ear, let them hear. That's why Ecclesiastes 25:9 says, "Blessed he that has ears to hear, and eyes to see too." Man, it doesn't say that there, but just having blessed eyes to see. So yeah, to see that that Yahushua is the Son of the living God, man. And he's the way, he is the light, man, to see it, to get the gospel, witness, the testimony, the new covenant, man, just to see that, honestly. Because we're going to get these two dichotomies real quick. Let's go to Luke real quick, because I think we touched on this in the past, but shout out to the brother Assembly Firstborn, because he touched on this as well. Let's get Luke 24, verse 31. It says, then their eyes were open, and they knew him. So see that this is the know of the Most High Yahushua. They knew him, and he vanished from their sight. So see that now when the disciples' eyes were open with the second Adam, it was life. But the first one, it was death. Honestly, because let's go Genesis 3. Let's go to the beginning. Because the knowledge of good and evil, then that brought forth death. But the second way Yahushua with the gospel, witness, testimony, new covenant is life. So let's get Genesis chapter 3, verse 7 real quick. It says, then the eyes of both of them were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves a covering. So see that? So they try to, here's the thing with Adam and Eve, they try to cover themselves with their own righteousness, honestly. That's why it, the law doesn't cover you for righteousness. It's your faith in the Most High Yahushua that does, man. Not dispersing Adam and Eve. That's just what it is. That was the point of that. It's really the Most High Yahushua that justifies you, not us, honestly. That's the kind of point, the dichotomy of the law and the testimony, man, the kind of dichotomy of that, man, because that's at Genesis 15 and 6 righteousness, Galatians 2 and 21 righteousness, rather than Deuteronomy 6 and 25 righteousness, which is of the law, and the righteousness is of faith. That's all it is about. But notice how their eyes were open, and it brought forth, death and shame. But, Yahushua eyes open, when the Most High Yahushua opened his eyes, when Yahushua opens his eyes to his disciples, man, he opened their eyes to life. So this is those two dichotomy. So, and there's nothing, the law is perfect, nothing wrong with the law, but it's just this is what it is. Only the weightier matters of the law bring life. But, yeah. So it says, then their eyes of both of them were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves a covering. So see that? So now with with Luke 24 and 31, the Yahushua opens their eyes and they see life, man. So that's what it is, man, by having eyes to see, man, and spiritual eyes to see and ears to hear. So anyway, so peace.